Hello and welcome to 52 Game Pickup. This is just a series of 52 games that I'm hoping to complete in about 52 weeks thereabouts. The first game that I played was Deponia, which is by Daedalic Entertainment. Not sure how you pronounce that, but anyway, here it is. Welcome to Deponia. So you've got your usual menus and everything. Basically, this game was just a comedy adventure point and click game. It's pretty cool. It's on sale in a bundle on Steam at the moment. I think it's £4.9, and you get it with a selection of other games from Daedalic Entertainment. So, as a general rule in games, you tend to pick your language. Obviously, I went with English, American, whatever. I believe that this studio is actually German, so you can get the game in German as well. It obviously gives you a choice of which language you grab your subtitles in and everything. I'm not sure if the language changes, but here's all the settings and everything. So you got the usual stuff. I'm not sure what the little face of the guy was. I think it just turns the text into mumbo jumbo. I'm not entirely sure. I had it turned on for a second and I couldn't understand the subtitles, so I might be wrong. It might be German, but my German isn't great. So you can have it obviously in window mode or whatever, and you can choose whether or not you have high res videos, which I guess helps if you want to play this on a laptop or whatever, because I played it on my MacBook, so I think that was just, an easy choice really. And your inventory, you get a choice of ways to play. Obviously you could just one click, or you could double click. The bonus material, it says I haven't unlocked any, but I think that's because I started a new game just before this video when I was fiddling about, so... But I imagine it's just the video clips, because you get little songs and jingles going through this. The game itself, I really enjoyed it. It was a fun sort of 3 or 4 hours, or whatever it was that I played. Obviously it's not going to last forever unless you're someone who's really awful at puzzles. There are puzzles in the game. They start off pretty simple, like just join 2 items together, and then it grows and you end up having to figure out how to send like a fat pigeon versus a skinny pigeon through a hole, and all these little weird things happen. The story of Deponia is basically that this guy Rufus, he's a bit of a pain in the bum. There he is. He doesn't seem to do much. He just annoys people and no one wants to help him out, but he wants to escape from this junkyard life to a city in the sky, which is called Elysium, run by the Organon. But obviously in his adventures everything goes a bit wrong. The gameplay itself, there's easy controls, that's point and click, so you just point and click items to discover what they do or whatever. I'm sure you've probably played these types of games if you're watching this video. The inventory is very simple. It's just pictures and you click and you can combine them, or you can put them on other objects. The character development is very strong, because really you spend most of your time just as Rufus clicking random objects trying to figure out what's happening. But I did find myself quite liking some of the other characters, like Rufus's girlfriend, or previous girlfriend. She's really sassy, and Gull, who's meant to be like the female protagonist that you're meant to save, she's not just simple, falling straight in love with the main character. She's, I don't know what the word is, she's very independent. Let's just go with that one. The price of this that I originally bought it for was $9.99 on Steam, I think it was, in a sale just before Christmas, but at the moment it's full price at $15.99. But as I said, you can get it in that bundle, and then you get loads of other games as well. This game is part of a series, so you can buy the Chaos on Deponia, and I think there's another one coming out, Destruction of Deponia. Anyway, there's a real comic style feel to this, so I think if you are someone who likes 2D graphics, going back to Discworld, and if you like the storylines and the feeling of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it's also described as being similar to that. Personally, I found the music to be a little bit annoying after about 5 minutes, just because it's the same sort of clunky video game music. it's great for the atmosphere of the game, but I personally wouldn't want to listen to it for more than I had to, really. Especially when you get stuck on a puzzle and you're like, wow, I really don't need to listen to this anymore. But obviously, that's easily resolved. You just turn down your sound and you listen to something else, but it definitely gives it atmosphere. One of the down points I found was actually that it's a bit cruel to animals. Like, there's little kittens, and you have to, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you have to do things to them. Obviously, not horrific things, but things that you probably wouldn't want to do to your cat. The general style of it being steampunk that appeals to me. I've always liked that sort of futuristic, but with the Victorian elements and bits and bobs like that. And I definitely felt I wanted to play the next game after I'd finished this one. It was an easy game, I give it about a 6 out of 10 for difficulty. There's billions of walkthroughs online, I'm sure. I only found myself using them maybe once or twice. You can skip the puzzles, so that's kind of fun, I guess, if you're someone who doesn't like puzzles and you just want to get through the story. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been brief and it was basically just to catch up on what I felt about the game and things. I should probably write all this out a bit better so it's all in order next time instead of telling you prices halfway through and whatnot. But I hope you'll consider buying the game because it is fun and it's a bit of a laugh, and I think it's something you can play with maybe younger children if you want to introduce them into gaming. That's quite nice because they get used to using the mouse and whatnot. But I I think if you're someone who really needs stimulation from doing things, you're going to find this really dull because you just point and click things and you don't have to do actions or anything. But it is great as a problem solver. Anyway, I hope you'll like this and subscribe if you want to follow my journey. I'm doing 52 games in 52 weeks. Well, that's the plan anyway. Okay, thank you. Bye.